Welcome back. It's still your Saraway Q Sports show, where we look at all the Q Sports, and we are still enjoying every bit. I hope you are also enjoying every bit of the show. Joachim is still here. Joe, it's time for us to look at. Let's come home and talk about what happened during the weekend. That's talking about the SPPA Challenge Series. And it was between two top guys, and one just traveled, was out for an international event. He came back, and no surprise that he is the one everyone is talking about right now. He showed Kenneth Marizu the reason why he had to leave Nigeria to go. Led some tricks in United Arab Emirates, and everything really showed. Great to see Christopher Abiodun against Kenneth Marizu in the Challenge Series.
Yes, it's a new format. I won't call it a new format. A new event that is being introduced by the Snooker Pro Players Alliance. For now, we are still at the club level, still encouraging various bars or various clubs to start challenge series amongst their own players to keep them in top shape for the bigger ones, for the bigger events. And this time it was Nikon Town Pool. Nikon Town Pool this is the second event in Nikon Town Recreation Center, where they hosted. The first event was the challenge between Christopher Abiodun, the same Christopher Abiodun, and Wale Oshomo, professor. We call him professor. Professor, not academic professor. That's professor of pool and snooker. So that is the vision behind the Challenge Series, giving the top 6 players in any club or in any bar an opportunity to be able to challenge each other in a first to 10. In a first to 10. It's a marathon. It's a marathon. The same way you are seeing the people in the World Championship, the same way we are seeing people like Marcel Bean, all these top players in snooker burn out and get exhausted. We are seeing it even in our challenge series. That meant it is not.
And it's just 10 frames, right?
It's just 10 racks. Not that it is 10 racks. If it's very competitive, if it's very, very competitive, where it's close, you are having a minimum of 90 racks, and that is not. It's not child's play. That is a lot. That is a lot for them. The important thing in this particular event is that, like you said, we now call him. He's now nicknamed Emirati, and that is Christopher Abiodun, because he went all the way to. What's the name? Went to UAE. So he's now his own nickname, local nickname now is Emirati. He's playing against Kenneth Marizu. Kenneth Marizu has been off the table for a while, but off the radar for a while. So Kenneth he showed up. He said, "Look, he thinks he still has what it takes to be able to challenge." Emirati, that was Christopher Abiodun, because remember, Christopher Abiodun lost to Wale Oshomo, so it was automatic that if anybody was going to challenge anybody, would rather you challenge the loser of that particular event. And somehow, would I say, Kenneth, he did well. He played his best. But the experience that Christopher Abiodun got in that event at Dubai came to play. We saw his style has changed. His thinking has changed. His temperament to the game has changed. Quite a lot of things have really changed. The first 5 frames, first 5 racks, as far as we're concerned, Kenneth lost those first 5 racks out of lack of experience, because you could see Christopher Abiodun was able to take advantage of those mistakes Kenneth was making. But going on Kenneth was able to, because initially it was 3-0, it became 3-1, 3-2, became 4-2, became 4-3. And I thought it was going to be a close match until it got to the later part of the match. And we could see fatigue. Fatigue started.
Become unassailable, right?
Unassailable, fatigue setting. I remember quite a number of players are saying that, why don't you make it best of 10? Okay. But you see, when you go to the Masters level, if you are opportune to be invited to the Masters level in China, then automatically you will see that you need the stamina. And so this is the time for us to begin to build the stamina and the mental presence that throughout the game, from beginning to end. But the match ended well. It ended 10-4. And congratulations to Christopher Abiodun. Would I say for a job well done? Congratulations to him. He has proven himself again. And we look forward to next month, which 2 players will be selected to play. That's for the Nikon Town Challenge Series, which 2 players will play. We're hoping that other clubs or other bars will also start their own challenge series very, very soon, so that the Super 4, the top 4 can come back, and the other major SPPA events can come back, as we promised, because we want to bring them back at the second half or the second half of the year.
All right. I know that there's so much that will definitely, I know that there's so much other programs that are lined up, especially at some point in the year. They can't escape. Some of those players will at some point have to face
each other.
The best amongst them.
Not only will they face the best, they will have to face each other. And I can promise you, we have the Joy. Remember, we have 5 Joy tournaments that is scheduled for this year, and it's going to hold at the last quarter. Towards the last quarter of the year, the 5 Joy tournaments is still going to hold. And these players will need to play hard. So most of the time when we play all these best of 3, you win 2-1, and you say, "Oh, I won," and you are busy beating your chest. Definitely, I can assure you, when we start the Joy tournaments, that the Joy Billiard, the Chinese pool tournament, or Heibo pool tournaments, I can promise you, it is going to be a rough ride for some of them.
Wow. Joe's just promised you, and he's just promised us, everyone, that when the program, then when it starts, when it gets crunchy, when it gets to where the boys will be separated from the men, I think that's when we'll get to know. Joe, it's a pleasure doing this with you again on the show. Really nice talking Q Sports every time, and looking at how we are making progress down here in Nigeria, as well as what is happening globally. Let's do this again some other time. Hope you'll be around for us to do more of this.
Yes, sure, I will be around, and it was nice that we did live stream the match.
That's a good one.
It's good we noticed that.
I saw that was
we did
I watched it.
I even shared on the SPPA platform.
Yeah, I shared for some of my friends who also I like the positive report that I'm getting. The feedback rather is nice. Okay, that's it for today's show. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed every bit of it. If you did, then let's do this some other time. Till I come your way, yours truly, Chidela.